Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to episode 386 of the Maritime Paintball Podcast. Don't mind the blur running around behind me. The kitten is all over the place today.
Everything's blurred in the back of your picture anyways.
Yeah, I have it blurred on purpose because it's a mess. So, yeah, welcome to the new day, the new time.
I like this. It's not like I have a social life anyways. You people are my social life, so I love you all. So first and foremost, let's get the business out of the way because anybody who's here can listen to me rant and rave about our products. And if they're not here and they're listening to us on Spotify, if they're watching us on YouTube, if they're watching us on Twitch, if they're listening to us on Spotify, please like, share, subscribe, smash that button. I hate using all these terms, but
the almighty say, smash that like button.
Smash that like button because the almighty algorithm has told us that if we do it early enough in our show, maybe people will do it. And fuck, that would be awesome. So, first and foremost, this podcast is brought to you by DefConPaintballProducts.com. That's right. DefConPaintballProducts.com has all of the fantastic gear that you want, that you need, that you desire. And with the best promo code in the business, Big Daddy G, you can get 10% off almost anything on DefCon's website. Unless Big Daddy G says fuck no, in which case you can fight with him. That's not my problem.
Yeah.
Speaking of people who say fuck no, Big Black Sam, for that awesome discount at the Rip Kings in Fredericton, New Brunswick, go and see Big Black Sam. Tell him the King sent you. You can get a discount on whatever the fuck Sam says. Personally, I recommend the Cheech. Get yourself one, $200. This is the best dab rig that you can find. Portable, battery operated. It'll send you to the fucking moon and back. Moncton Paintball, #1 paintball arena in all of New Brunswick. There's my home. That's my kingdom. The King's Forest will be open soon. We're looking forward to it. I've seen pictures. It still looks beautiful there, even now. And our new sponsor. Tell us about our newest sponsor, Bradley.
Ninja Paintball. So the Ninja Paintball, maker of the the Ninja Paintball air tanks, the Ninja V2 rags. They've
I do need a new tank. I think we might have to talk to our
man. Ninja's got some sexy carbon tanks, man.
Do they make those teeny weeny little ones, like those little teeny guys?
I'm 90% sure.
I'm gonna have to go look at the website. But yeah, well, we're gonna check because I'm pretty sure they've got some awesome. I know Ninja makes some dope shit. So, I mean, I wear the headband. I wear the Canadian cunt on my head. So I think this Ninja needs a headband. We have some good news. Hillsborough, the Atlantic Action Centre in Hillsborough, New Brunswick, has announced the first of their winter game series. It is next weekend, the 27th, in Hillsborough, New Brunswick. I highly recommend you guys go. They were an awesome sponsor last year, and fuck it, I'm still going to advertise for them. If I can get out there, I'd really like to get out and play a little bit. It would be deadly sexy.
It would be a ton of fun. It scratches that itch in the middle of the winter, and winter paintball is not like,
man,
it's not like regular paintball. It's not.
But the gear, like everybody seems to think you need to really like over gear up. Like that's what I thought last year. And when I got out there, I just wore my summer kit. So my paintball pants, my jersey so I wore a sweater underneath, which I already do. And once you get out and you play 2 games,
you're warm,
and then you go into the best staging area I have ever been in. And I have seen beautiful staging areas. The Atlantic Staging Center is amazing. It's inside of a barn. It's heated. They have a shower. They have a washer and dryer so you can dry your socks. He will get you pizza. He's also got a collection of vintage gear that you can buy or make an offer on and talk to him about. I've also heard rumors that those guys really like mill cigs.
They do.
I gotta get in touch with them because I'm sure we know somebody with a mill cig we can bring out there that they would love to get their hands on. What else? I'm going through my list here. Moncton Paintball, Canadian Cunt, Cat, we love you. Can't wait to see you, baby. I miss you so much. And that's it for my line of business, my line of work, baby. Do your thing.
Yeah. So like I said, welcome to the new date and time. So from now on, it will be Fridays at 8 p.m. Eastern. So if you're catching us, In the past, if you were catching us a little bit late and you're like, oh, I almost missed the show or I've missed most of the show, well, now you won't because we're a little bit later. This actually kind of works out because now the interns are in bed
Yep.
much longer beforehand, gives us a little bit more time. That extra half hour of prep time comes in handy, right? So that's what's happening. So this week's show, we're going to talk about Hillsborough. We're going to get into that because it's the only winter field in the area. Honestly, I think it's the only winter field in the Maritimes.
They're the only ones that I know run a game every winter.
Yeah, excluding airsoft. I know some of the airsoft guys run games during the winter, but excluding them, this is the only winter paintball field that operates in the Maritimes that we're aware of. So we're going to talk about them a little bit. Tom, you were a guest on a not rival. What's the other word? Parallel? No.
A fellow.
A fellow podcast. There we go.
Fellow podcasters messaged me and asked me to be a guest on their show, the Frontline Paintball podcast. The news is on. I don't know if the news is on now, or you guys are just catching us after, or you're catching us before.
I should go check that. Yeah. Let's go take a look.
You should go check the news. Let's go check the news right now. Bring up the Frontline Paintball podcast. Don't change off. Open another window, you fuckers. Right. And yeah, keep two windows open. Maybe keep one of us muted, get the subtitles on.
They were live an hour ago.
Awesome. So we missed the news by an hour. So you guys are here after, because that's where you were. You were on the Frontline Paintball podcast. You were on the front lines, giving those boys some views, and then you come to hang out with us on your Friday night. I'm flattered. I'm honored.
Love it.
They are wonderful dudes. They're funny. They've got a great crew over there. I'm looking forward to seeing them again. I really am. I always have a riot with those guys. Pat is an absolute fucking hoot, getting up on the top of the mountain at D-Day, and we're shooting down, and I just look at him and he's fucking shooting. I'm like, "Are you okay, Pat?" And he's like, "Oh yeah, I'm fine." Pop, pop, pop. He just keeps firing. And I always have a good time whenever Tim and I get all smoky and go and start chirping people. We usually have some fun. So I'm definitely, I was honored. I was like, "Oh my God, I'm somebody." No, I'm not. I'm nobody. I'm the every guy. I'm the guy that comes and visits and hangs out, stinks up your apartment and leaves. Except you're doing that this week. I'm looking forward. That's right. Brad's going on a road trip.
Brad is going on a road trip. Brad's going on a much needed dad retreat.
Coming to the King's temporary fortress.
Yep.
He will be live from my living room with Frank the Tank. He'll be very happy to have more company.
Bring it on. I'll chew a fistful of allergy pills and away we go.
Are you fucking better? That's a good point. You're going to be bombed out of your tree. You're going to be here 15 minutes and you're probably going to pass out on my couch because I'm just going to get you smoked up because you got to test out some of the Rip King's toys that he's been sending me.
Yeah, I should stop in and see him on the way.
You should. The Nova. This is available at any fine cannabis outlet. You can put your 510, just a pipe, put your 510 card in. The Rip King would have something very similar to this. You got yourself a beautiful little pipe with your 510 carts.
I love that. That would go so nice with my beard.
It's not something I'd want to walk around on the street and puff away on because then you kind of look like a douche. But sitting at my desk, it's very nice. Captain, the frontline captain. Nice to see you, buddy. Gerald, I love you. Miss Amanda, welcome to our show. It's nice to have you visiting us again. And of course,
Alpha 22 is watching on YouTube.
Oh shit! I was cleaning and I was getting ready to pack up and I found some of my patches from D-Day and I was just like, oh, and I thought of Alpha and I thought of all those guys because again, talking with Tim and Pat made me really, really excited for what's coming down the pipe this year in Ontario, in Quebec. They are saying we should go to a saga.
If we can swing it. Like I said, I don't know what my summer is going to be like doing the whole full-time gig plus internship. Now the internship, I'm not going to be working weekends, so I'm not going to be working Fridays either. So if we swing a Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and then haul ass Monday, could probably make it work.
I would like. We've got the prison game, which does look really sick, and I really want to get out to that.
Mm-hmm.
But there's Jesse LeBreeze, the raid that I want to go to because Jesse's the shit, and I definitely like to go out and play his game because I've seen it for 2-3 years now. He's been running that at least. Because since I've been playing, I've seen the raid pops up every year, and there's always a bunch of games, and I know a lot of those lads that are going there, lads and lasses that are going to sling paint. That'd be a lot of fun.
Yeah, the raid's also one of those events that like people have explained it to me, but I feel like until I actually play it, I won't understand. You know, like not saying it's a bad thing. I just mean literally, it's one of those events where it's like you've got to experience it to understand it. Talking about it doesn't do it justice, I think, is kind of the effect.
That was Honey Badger for me.
Yeah.
You couldn't explain Honey Badger to anybody without, if they're going to play it, they got to play it. Yeah. Same thing with D-Day. Same thing with any of those fields. You could never really do them justice, but
yeah, it's one of those.
Fuck it. I'm going on an adventure.
Man, if you can do it, do it. If I can tag along, I'm going to try.
We're going to do our best to get you there.
So,
and that's right, because you know where we're all going, ladies and gentlemen. We go there. This is like the D-Day podcast. We're going back.
Go back to D-Day.
Going back to D-Day 3 years. This is my 3rd year, and I'm going to keep going back as long as Miss Marie will continue to tolerate my smoky antics. Apparently, word is she's getting a new crown. The queen needs a new crown. The king needs a new crown too. The Prince of Paintball decided to get a little tried to usurp the crown, and he fucked it up. So I have contacted a contractor, a royal jeweler, to build me a new crown. So I'm hoping once I sit down with him, we will have some new threads because the king needs new clothes. So we've got that. We've got D-Day, all the funness of D-Day. We cover that as we go every week because there's always new things coming out for those guys.
Well, there's stuff happening at D-Day, which we're not privy to talk about yet. But as soon as we can, let me just tell you, very exciting. I am pumped for it. Like I am. When I was told what was happening this year at D-Day, I was just
it's going to be hot.
Sign me the fuck up.
Yeah.
Like
you got my message there. Like minutes after, and I'm like, yeah, I'm fucking there. I mean, I was already there, but I'll be front line.
Sorry.
I'm going to keep doing it. Oh,
so the kitten
who
is like
that
trying
cat?
to get my mouse. So
on the posts on Facebook this week, I noticed that there's a guy you've been interacting with who's got another Steve, I think his name is. He's got a podcast.
So yeah, Steve McGuire. Steve, I think it's McGuire. I'm terrible with
the popular unknown podcast.
The popular unknown podcast. So he's been doing that for a little while now. He started that years ago, and then he kind of just vanished one day, and now he's back. So I mean, that's awesome. Glad to see he's back. He's an old school baller.
Cameron,
super fantastic.
You need to come to D-Day, you little shit. You got married last year. You went on a beautiful little trip with your old lady. Now you need to come to D-Day with the boys and throw your ass out there, because I'm sure you'd put on a show. Especially, I see Mr. Zach. I have vacation time set aside. Good man, Cameron.
Smart.
You will be, and Mr. Zach, I'm hoping will be there as well, because, god damn, I miss him. I forgot to get in touch with the royal jeweler. Just throw it. Just throw the cat. It'll be fine.
It just had surgery yesterday. Is the problem. So
he's got Porter points.
She's on fucking still on pain meds. This kitten's a fucking crackhead right now. If you got Porter points, burn them. Burn them. I got Aeroplan points. I should probably use.
I mean,
D-Day hypa.
Hypa, baby. I really like you. It's going to be another fucking wild drive.
It's going to be fun.
I also figured out why the U-Haul was hauling so hard, and we're gonna fix a couple problems that we had with it last year. So
that U-Haul was a great idea for hauling the gear. Like that was fantastic.
Yeah, absolutely. Like 10 out of 10 if you are traveling anywhere. Traveling from to anywhere, hit your local U-Haul for $60, $20 a day roughly. You can get yourself a a small trailer, hook it on the back of your SUV, throw all your gear into it, and tow it with you. And it costs next to nothing. And if you're really, hardcore, you could sleep in it. Don't recommend it. It's a hard surface, but you could do that. Yes. Miss Amanda nailed it. Self-care is important. D-Day is an absolute must.
So that's definitely happening.
We had so much room. I thought he said we had so many mushrooms. I'm like, you didn't take any mushrooms. I did. We had so much room for activities in the back. Actually, that U-Haul is going to serve a different. I'm figuring we're going to do. I could set up out of it. Maybe have a tent, little fan, put a little. I could just sit in my trailer and then have like a fans and a shade permanently built.
There you go. Pull up next to the grill.
Pull right up on roll right into Gom Way and park myself.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing makes me happier than look at those pictures.
So we're gonna do a show. We're gonna dedicate an entire show to D-Day. But this show, what I want to talk about is not only Hillsborough, but let's get into like the thing that's happening that some of you may have seen online called The Summit, which that's all it is. And I've already had a couple people be like, what the hell's The Summit? And I'm like, it's the Action Pursuit Sports The Summit. So what it is actually I don't know if it's entirely owned by Major League Paintball or if it's partially owned. I'm in talks right now with Tom Cole to get him on the show to talk about it, to get in the details about what this thing is. But the idea is anybody who's familiar with Paintball Extravaganza, this is Paintball Extravaganza 2.0. So they bought the rights to it. So they bought the package, I guess, and the idea is that this is a industry party, trade show, classes, everything. So it looks really, really good. It's going to be held at the Sahara, which is a hotel in Las Vegas, because it's being held the same weekend as
I'm sorry, at the Sahara?
Yeah.
Mr. Cole, I would like to go to Vegas. Let's go party, buddy. Let's go meet this Mr. Cole and bring me to Vegas and see how much shit I can get in. We lost Tom. He disappeared into the neon graveyard and never came back.
And I'm not going hunting for him either.
Came back with the skull of an old mobster and a rusted 45 from a ditch.
So it's being held the same weekend as the Las Vegas Major. I don't know why I couldn't get those words to go from brain to mouth. It's being held the same weekend as the Las Vegas Major, which is a fantastic idea because normally Paintball Extravaganza was held in February, and I think it was held on the East Coast. So by holding it at the same location as a big NXL event, which is like the first NXL event of the year, you're going to get a lot more people coming to this thing. It sounds like a really smart idea. Now, the agenda they have on their website, MLPBevents.com. Sunday is obviously all the Las Vegas event, right? So that's happening. And then all day Monday, they've got registration, they got tech classes, NXL meetings, they've got a trade show opening up, they got a happy hour thing happening at the trade show. Sunday night, they're actually doing the Summit Awards and a players party. So there's going to be a big ass party at the end of this. And then Monday,
that's going to be problems. That's going to be trouble.
Yeah. Then Monday night, they're doing the Chickies and Pete's Summit Takeover, which I'd love to know what that is. You can't look into any of the details yet. And then Tuesday, you've got all the same things. So you've got tech classes, industry reports, round tables, the trade show. So cool. Now, here's the thing. The trade show itself is actually locked only to business owners, employees of businesses, or spouses of owners or employees of businesses. But on Tuesday, they're opening up town halls, which anybody can attend. So you can buy a ticket. Now, that's the kicker. You got to buy a ticket to go to these things. And we'll get more detail. If we get Tom on the show, he's going to go into way more detail and nitty-gritty on this. So I'm really excited to talk to him about it. On Wednesday, they've got more tech classes. They got best practices, round tables, more of the trade show, and then They ended out at about 4 p.m. on Tuesday, or on Wednesday, sorry. So it's kind of neat that it's not happening over the weekend. They're doing it after the event. So Sunday is the event, and then Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. But it's Vegas. So who gives a shit if it's a Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday?
Yeah, it's all the same.
Right? Every day is a Saturday in Vegas.
In the city of sin, yeah, every day is a Saturday, and there's no day and no night. Once you go into the casinos, that's it.
Time does not exist in Vegas. So if you want to attend, here's what you get. This is really cool. There's a couple of things happening here. So you buy a ticket, right? You get your ticket. Mm-hmm. So assuming you're a business owner or industry media or anything like that, assuming you're part of the industry and able to attend the trade show, your ticket gives you access to the Summit Awards Sunday night. You get access to the trade show. You get an all-access guest pass for a spouse or employee. So you actually get 2 passes for one. You get 2 free drinks at the happy hour. In Vegas, that's worth a lot of money. Right?
2 drinks at the happy hour. Yeah. That's not too shabby. That's not too shabby.
Access to the networking lounge, a variety of classes and seminars, access to the optional tech certification courses, as well as the keynote lunch. Lodging. Sahara is offering $59 a night for a king room. You can't get a motel in Fredericton for $59 a night.
I wonder how much they expect you to game.
That's exactly it.
How much do they expect?
Right?
Listen,
the casinos don't make money on the rooms. They don't.
Yeah, well, no, they usually comp them if you're gaming enough. But at a $59 room, and they're looking at paintballers. I mean, industry guys, they probably gamble. Honestly, if they're trying to get some of us monkey, they're like, "Fuck you guys, we don't want you. We want industry people."
Once I'm going to go through like all of the companies that are going to be taking part in this, and you're going to see it's like, holy shit! Like it's not just paintball, right? That's why this is being called an action pursuit sports trade show. So if you get a ticket, just a ticket by itself is $275 to attend.
It's not bad.
Right. I mean, for what it is, right? It's a 3-day trade show, right? But if you purchase a 2-night stay at the Sahara, it's $155.
Yeah, $59 a night.
Yeah, so it almost makes the rooms free compared to paying just the ticket. You know what I mean? So. And I mean, you might as well. If it's gonna knock $120 off the ticket, just pay the 2 nights. It's the same amount of money. Fuck it.
Spend the 2 nights and go fucking. You're in goddamn Vegas, please. Exactly, unless you're there regularly and you've never been. And again, these are trade show guys. I'm sure they've all gone, but
yeah,
I always wanted to go to Vegas. Always wanted to go.
Same. But, me and Brittany are actually looking at it. So there's going to be
maybe not with the dollar at the value it's at now though, but this is not the maritime financial travel show.
No. Mm-hmm. So the presentations that they're holding at this event, you've got State of Retail, State of Fields, and a keynote lunch. I would love to sit in on the State of Retail and the State of Fields event, like on that talk. I would love to see what the hard numbers actually say. Because we always hear it, everyone, paintball's dying, blah, 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 blah.
Yeah, we hear that. We hear that 3 times a week.
Right. I want to see what the industry numbers actually say. Right? Because they're going to be pulling information from the manufacturers, from the wholesalers, from the retailers, from the fields. They're going to know, like, here's the real information, right? Then that
would be kind of sexy to know.
Right. It would be awesome to know. We got expert panels are going to be talking about mega parks, which is, I mean, D-Day's not huge, but I would qualify that almost as a amusement park.
It's a very, very large. Right? That's not a small place.
No, and for all the things they offer, right? So you got amusement activities, embracing airsoft at your park, building a local tournament scene, and scenario games are being discussed.
Oh, that's cool.
Right? That one.
That's cool.
That's a weird one. And
embracing airsoft, I think, is a correct. I think that's the right choice because that's how the fields are going to survive.
Well, honestly, like if you're a paintball field, you don't have to do anything to offer airsoft. Like you could open it up to airsoft players, and then if there's enough traction, you could buy a fleet of rental markers for airsoft, buy some BBs, and There you go. You know
Oh,
what I mean? Like,
it's I get it. There's that's the running gag, but there are days I will tell you that in the dead of winter, I mean, your batteries are going to die quick, but your paint ain't going to fire in the dead of winter, so your choices are limited. What do you
so
want to do here?
a lot of the airsoft stuff has high pressured air options. Tippmann
Right?
makes one. Tippmann makes one that runs off of a 13 CI.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, yeah,
See, I
and
mean, I don't want.
it,
I'm already into the devil's lettuce, but I mean, the devil's game. Wait, that's dice. I'm the longer I'm looking at it, and the more I've been playing Nerf with my kid, the more I'm like, you know, I already
right?
tank paintballs. What the fuck are you gonna do with BB at me?
No, exactly. And then they've also got more best practices like website design, digital marketing, which a lot of paintball fields fail at, honestly. And then bookkeeping and accounting, which again,
You know what? That's probably a good course to take for some businesses.
100%.
It's a
I've met a
great
lot
course.
of paintball field owners who are paintball players first, business second. And if you're going to own and operate a field, you need to be business first, right? You're running a business, you got to run the business, then
Yeah,
you play afterwards. A lot of these guys get into it because they're passionate about the sport of paintball, but they don't know the first thing about bookkeeping or profit margins or,
yeah.
that kind of thing. So you got to learn that stuff. And then they've got roundtable sessions, retailers roundtable, field owners roundtable, airsoft roundtable. They seem to be really pushing airsoft. And then amusement activities roundtable, which again, if you own a paintball field, odds are you could easily expand to offer amusement park activities like Jelly Ball. You could offer
A
Bazooka
mini
Ball.
putt course.
Why not? If you've got the land,
I mean, put the mini putt course on the field.
you have to try. You have to
You got to
mini
try
putt
and
around a
putt.
firefight.
Mhm. Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
okay.
Hardcore mini putt.
And then some of the companies that are attending this thing, you got Planet Eclipse is there. They're going to be running tech certification courses.
Cool.
Lux is doing the same thing. Here's what I thought was wild. Check this out. And I'm not throwing shade or nothing, but it's a really neat comparison. Okay. Planet Eclipse is going to be offering EMEC, ETHA 3, 3M, 180R, and CS markers. Includes the ETHA 3M, the Speedster loader, the Eclipse backpack, the Eclipse grease, Eclipse oil, Eclipse tool, Eclipse tech mat voucher towards the purchase of high-end Eclipse marker. So you pay $300, and that's what you get. An Eclipse ETHA 3M, Speedster loader, Eclipse backpack, Eclipse grease, Eclipse oil, Eclipse tool, Eclipse tech mat voucher towards the purchase of a high-end Eclipse marker. And you get a tech certification, right? Which I thought was pretty cool.
That's
Lux
fucking
is
yeah.
offering a course on the Lux Idol Tech class,
Mhm.
which includes a black Lux Idol for $1,200.
Oh fuck! Buying the marker to get the course. You're paying for the marker and you
You're
get the course
basically
for
paying
free.
the marker and getting the course for free. Uh, and then like Virtue is going to be there. Virtue and Bunker Kings. They're going to be doing a tech class on a bunch of stuff as well. It includes the Spire V, the Spire IR2, a top secret Bunker Kings loader, is what it says, and then a $50 dealer gift card. So
Wow,
it's pretty cool. And then
that
the
is a mighty.
exhibitors. There's more. You've got
There's more?
Eclipse. Yeah, so the trade show, you've got Eclipse, Virtue, Lux, GI Sports, Tippmann, Infamous, Sup Airball, HK Army, Vulcan, JT, Dye, ProShar. So ProShar is the paintball company we really like. They made the Huntsman.
Oh, yep.
Empire, Field One, Paintball League, PBL, and Hormesis, and Maxed, and a bunch more.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So
I
think
noticed
it's gonna
I
be-
didn't hear the Canadian cunt. I'm sure they would have a hard time marketing her.
One, I think it'd be a hard time marketing, and two, you got to pay a lot of money for a space at these trade shows.
I know. I'm just being a wise ass.
I'd be amazing to see her there, though.
Oh
That'd be
my
awesome.
god, she would be the fucking coolest person there. They wouldn't
Right.
know what to do with her. They'd be like, "What the fuck is with this crazy bitch?"
Um,
And then so many people calling everyone cunts.
yeah, there'd be a lot of that. But it's interesting to see like Maxed is going to be there, and not to say that all they are is, but they're an apparel company. So like jogger pants, jerseys, hats, that kind of thing. So it's cool to see a clothing brand attending this event as well, which I think is really great. I like that. So I'd love to know who else is going to be there. I would love to go myself, but March is a little short notice to get a ticket to, get a plane ticket, all that jazz, get booked in. Also, I don't know if I can go. I don't think we qualify as industry media.
You fucking imagine. Yeah, no, I don't think so.
Plus
But
$275 for the ticket.
Yankee,
I mean,
and
I
those
guess
are,
actually-
and that's Yankee bucks too.
And that's it. This is all Yankee bucks.
That's
I guess,
Yankee
however,
bucks.
though, if we did buy a ticket, then it would just be like, I'd buy the ticket and then just be like, this man here is my employee. And then you get it. Right?
Coattails for life.
Whatever.
Speaking of
So, yeah.
coattails, speaking of riding coattails, word is you can still use promo code Nightmare for some G Fuel. I don't know if that's still a thing.
Try
But fuck it.
See what happens.
Buy some G Fuel. Put Nightmare PB in the promo code thingy. Also, buy some Rain. Why?
Yep.
Because it's delicious, and they're not our sponsor.
I want more flavors, though. Rain is
Barbershop's going stale. I'm bringing it to some weird new places. They haven't made anything. I'd love a new flavor of Rain.
Right? There's only 4 flavors. That's the problem.
Can they make the flavor of rejection and put our picture on it?
That'd be amazing.
What
How
is
to be a
this,
Rain
Luann?
ambassador.
What?
Join our Rain. We love our fans.
We've
Be a
already
leader
tried
of the
that.
movement.
Remember, they rejected us. They're not going to let us be a fucking brand ambassador. I really do like that.
Their whole
The
thing
orange
is,
stuff is the best.
Well, their whole thing now is about being in shape.
Yeah. Yeah. Let me just have my 3rd cup of coffee this podcast.
Right? God, we're gonna go through so much coffee. Tyler PB's in the chat. What's going on, buddy?
Tyler, hey buddy, what's going on?
So yeah, so that's the summit, which I would love to attend. I really would. I don't know. I don't think we qualify for it. Plus, money that's an expensive trip.
Let's just not think about. Just forget the money aspect for just a second. And yeah, no, I would love to go to Vegas. Just. I pay for the summit and be like, well, I'm going to the Neon. I'm going spelunking in some old casinos. I'm gonna go try to find some. Oh yeah, I'm gonna go try to find the ruin. I'm gonna go try to find Jimmy Hoffa's casket.
The casket's there. It's just empty.
Yeah, we just don't know where Jimmy is.
Yeah, we just gotta find Jimmy Hoffa.
God, that'd be
right.
rich.
I know where he is. He's obviously in the concrete underneath the Mirage.
A good theory. A good
Right?
theory.
Right.
It was being, yeah, that's been a theory for years. But I think they even checked underneath a couple of stadiums to make sure he wasn't there.
Yeah, it was. What was the rumor? It was the 75 or the 70-yard line or something, like a very specific spot.
Yeah.
Everyone was like, "Oh, because there was a bump. There was always a bump at like the 70-yard line."
Yeah.
and they're like, "That's Jimmy Hoffa's body," and they dug it up, and they're like, "No, it's just
there's nothing there, you idiots.
no.
Like, come on now.
No, he's
People are
in the
supposed to be
bottom.
smart. No,
He's buried somewhere out in the desert. Never find him. He's
No.
gone.
Jimmy's been gone since then.
Yes. But someplace we can get to is Hillsborough
Oh god, that
for
place
a winter
is
game.
such a dope field. Like, what a kick-ass little field. The train is my happy place. Even though it is a terrifying experience to go down that train, it's so much fun.
Sorry, the kitten is chewing on my foot. I knew people who work hotel industry because of the chain hotels. They got 90% off hotel stay, 5-star places too. This is gonna apply it in Vegas. That's pretty dope. It's not just it's the plane to Vegas.
Flying out of
ticket
Canada
to get
sucks.
into the event. It's all
Fuck, I have to get my
$American
passport renewed.
passport
Shit.
renewals. Also, if I go to Vegas right now without Brittany, I can't come back.
Yeah, she'll be pissed.
So,
And we can't dope it when we can't drug her long enough because the kid's got to be taken care of. So we can't drug her for like 4 days while we're gone.
No. So, no, there's none of that's happening. But we can go to Hillsborough, which is a fantastic field, beautiful field. I'm going to kill this kitten. 1 second.
Yeah, it's got the nicest staging area that you're going to find. It's got the train. It looks like an outlaw field when you're driving out there. It is everything about a Hillsborough, New Brunswick field that you won't be disappointed in. He's gone to kill the cat. Wait a second. Do it. Strike it down, and you will grow more powerful than the kitten. Show us your tits. I mean, hi.
There we go.
Cool.
Little bastard.
I have much luck with that fucking cat today, man. At least it's not Terrence.
No, he's sleeping somewhere.
Yeah, it's because he's a perfect boy.
Yeah.
He's a perfect cat. He doesn't do anything wrong because he's Terry and he's a good boy.
He's also an orange cat, so he only gets the brain cells on a timeshare, so half the time he can't do anything anyways.
Oh, man, he's a bit stunned, but God,
yeah,
do I like him.
Yeah, he's dumb as dirt, but he's a great cat. So yeah,
Hillsborough.
like you said, it does look like an outlaw field, like going into it.
Oh,
Like,
God,
really
yeah, does it ever, but once you get in there, it's so awesome.
Right? It's great. It's got everything a field needs. So it's got, and it's not just traditional bunkers. There's no traditional bunkers on this field.
Nope.
Like you're hiding behind an old fire truck. You're hiding behind a compactor from a dump truck. Or from a dumpster, like a garbage truck.
Yep.
You're hiding in a trench, like a deep trench.
Ditch. The ditch that you watched me walk up and just waited till I got close.
That was fun.
I bet it was. You were awful pleased with yourself.
I really was. So there's that. They've got and it's just the bunkers. They've built little shacks. They've got a tire field. They've got the trains. The trains, man. Everybody loves playing in the trains until they're actually in the train. Like it's terrifying.
It's not so bad when you're in the train. It's when they're shooting into the train and you're in there trying to move through it, and you've got a sniper sitting across at the bridge, and he's putting shots through the window at you, and you're like, fucking. Then you've got some dick at the front of the train pushing his way forward. Oh, God. Yeah,
right?
I gotta go.
And that's the scary part is when you're in the train and then you hear somebody else in the train and you're just like, oh no. Because if you get into a firefight, you're only going to be about 6 feet apart.
Yep.
And then there's that one part of the train that it's all the cabins, not the cabins, but like the
sleeper cars,
the little sleeper cars, and you're moving along and you're just like, oh God, I don't. Tyler wants to know what field we're talking about. It's called Atlantic Outdoor Recreational Centre. It's in Hillsborough here in New Brunswick. Great field, and it's you're walking through, and it's these little doors, boom, 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 and like I've played that, and I've been moving along, and then just some little kid poked his head out, and the barrel was like here, and I'm just like, whoa, like you got me,
crap,
like I'm not even gonna try this, and then walk away, right? So it's,
I'm not giving that little kid any of that satisfaction. Fuck him. Fuck that kid. I'm going to try to get him. He can get me out, but I'm going to fucking try. Oh, man. Did I just see that right?
Down.
Did I see that right?
Grumpy
the GOM are coming to town?
That'd be amazing. Get the GOM out here to Hillsborough. Oh, God. Play Monkey.
Man, I swore off the sauce, but I might have to fucking break my no boozing rule if the GOM lads show up. Because they make a mighty fine mixed drink.
Yes, but that's the kicker, right? Right? The GOM will give you a mixed drink.
That pina colada last year was the best thing ever. And at one point, I went back in the shed, and I'm like looking around the shed, and it was empty. And before Gordo could catch me looking around, because God love him, you would have refilled it. I'm like, no, thank Christ. Like, put it down. I can't drink.
Yeah. It's
my God. The Gom is
Gom.
coming to town.
Yes. If you guys come down, if you make the trip, let us know. We'll prep. We will
prep. We'll put a fucking game on.
Yeah. Look at that. Greg Bailey showed up.
Oh, hey, going Rhino.
And it'll be a blast, right? So what we'll do is we'll organize a day at both fields, Saturday and Sunday.
Yeah, make a weekend of it. One at home and one in Hillsborough, and we get everybody out. I mean, 2 fields in Moncton. We might as well play them.
How are we doing?
Right.
We're doing great.
Fantastic, baby. Oh,
Rob says, "See you there, Rob."
Big Nose. Rob. Yeah,
Rob's getting back into the game.
Gonna have to. And what's cool too is I can bring Simon.
Yes.
What am I worried about? Go play in the snow. No, you got to be up here when we're playing paintball. But now you can go play in the snow.
Yep.
Let him come home covered in paint. Oh, we will be.
Yeah. We'll send you a message right after the show.
God help us all when they come to town.
You know what just dawned on me though?
C'est quoi ça?
I don't have a gun.
Dude, I got a trunk full of them.
Yeah, that's true. But I need a new one before D-Day.
Oh. We'll get you sorted up. We'll get you sorted for D-Day.
Yeah.
Because there are some... because we still need to get that fancy Nova lad on the show. And I got to talk to Nova guy. And then I got to get my... and then the All-American has to get serviced. Mm-hmm. I think Snake still has it.
Greg wants to know, what are you looking to run, Brad?
What are you looking to run?
I don't know. Honestly, I feel like as much as I love as much as I love MagFed paintball, because I have no kit right now. My mini is out of the question. It's done. She's dusted. She is now.
Thank God. That mini was a fucking terror at the end.
It's cursed. If I'm going to build from the ground up, I'm going to go speedball setup, because it works anywhere, right? It works at a speedball tournament. It works at woods ball, works at rec ball, works at big scenario games. It's great. It's not, MagFed is hyper specific, and I'll get another MagFed kit when I can, but I just want to play paintball. So I need a speedball kit. I'm not looking for anything super fancy. I liked my mini because it was simple. It didn't shoot a lot of paint. It wasn't super sophisticated. It wasn't hardcore. It wasn't crazy.
There's about 800 fucking Axe 2.0s hanging around lately since the tournaments.
No, for real though, right? So that's probably what
I'm going to
go after.
Get one of those Axe 2.0s, man. They're fucking sweet.
Right? And that's the thing. I just need something simple, right? I don't need anything crazy fancy. I just need something that works.
Shit.
Loader,
oh, shit. There we go. There you go, bud.
An LV2 for me. Oof.
There you go. I'm going to tell you the same thing, man, is get yourself a good speedball marker. Get yourself a mech frame for it.
Well, that's the thing is I'm thinking I want a mech. I think I want a mech gun. Honest to God, I was actually looking at just getting an EMech. For where I play, what more do I know I hate Planet Eclipse. Sorry, I don't hate Planet Eclipse. I hate the idea of owning a Planet Eclipse. Their guns are fantastic. They make a great product. They are superb. But I don't
for making such a good marker.
Right?
The Honda Civic's a great fucking vehicle, but I'm not interested in owning one.
No, exactly. That's just it, right?
Oh, fuck. Cool. Well, you're going to get to use the LV2 for fucking D-Day, homie.
Boof. I'm going to double my paint budget.
Well, that's, I hesitate to give this asshole credit, but he doesn't listen to the show, so I can give him credit. It was Kenny. It was Kenny when he gave me the CS2 at D-Day the first year when I went out for the fucking run.
We just said Hondas are fine. They're great.
They're fine
cars.
vehicles. It's just I don't want a Honda.
Actually, I really like the look of the 2023 Honda Civics. They're super sporty looking. Like, they're a great looking car, but I don't want to own one because I'm bougie.
You drive a Nissan Altima.
Shut up. Anyway, it's bougier than a Civic.
Just putting that out there, buddy.
But yeah, so it's I'll probably get an EMech because it gets me back into the game.
Yeah.
Right? It gets me back into playing. You can't break an EMAC,
Nope.
right? I'm gonna get it, and the money I'll save by buying the EMAC, I'll get a barrel kit for it, right? A proper barrel kit. I've always loved the look of the HK laser, the HK Army laser. Like, it
Oh
just
my God,
looks
that
so sexy.
yeah, that thing looks really nice.
I don't know how much an EMAC costs these days. Let's go take a look.
Hey, check on defconpaintballproducts.com.
I can.
For a spot you should be checking.
Absolutely. They're
That promo code
$450.
Big Daddy G. How much?
$450.
It's not bad.
No, it's not bad at all, honestly. So I'm looking at the EMAC 100 operator package. No. And I mean, maybe I'll go Ether 3. Ether 3M. A little bit more money. A little bit better marker. And then, like...
It's
so
a good plug, Rhino. It's a good plug.
So I don't know what I'm going to go with yet, but I need a basic, slightly above basic speedball marker just to get me back into the game, back playing reliably. Like, I'm not looking to dominate it at a speedball tournament or anything. I just want to be able to go to some walk-on games.
Looking at you there, Grinder.
Right?
Get over here.
Sponsor us, Grinder.
Get at us.
And then I just want to be able to take out the gear, air it up, shoot a bunch of paint, put it away. No fiddling, no fighting, no nothing. Just play. That's all I want to do.
Well, you know who is really good for that is fucking PE, man.
I know. Titman just doesn't... They make great shit, but their stuff is heavy and bulky.
I'm going to also put out that my shocker. The shocker is still absolute cheek clapping fucking marker.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
right?
I absolutely love my shocker, and I love that All-American. I wish I could get this stupid bastard to work properly. I'm digging something out of my box here. But yeah, I wish I could. Once I get that stupid All-American working, I'll be just peachy fucking keen, because that thing shot so nice.
And I'm looking at maybe I will go Axe 2.0.
Mm-hmm.
I think if anything, I might go as you're gonna fucking hate me for this, but I might go Empire Mini GS just because of the color schemes.
You're right. I do hate you. Oh well. Again, the Mini was the Mini is
the Mini was old. The Mini was put through its fucking paces.
Oh, its final days at Moncton Paintball were a fucking sad thing. Like, I almost fucking put someone's eye out when it just started firing at random.
Well, you got to think, I bought that Mini used.
Did you? I thought you bought that new.
No, I bought it used. I'm trying to think how long ago that was. The podcast was still young. I think it was still within the first 2 years of the podcast.
My Mini came up for sale actually not long ago. My green Mini, and I damn near bought it. I almost bought it back because I was like, fuck, I love that thing. And then I remembered it's electro, and it deserves to live a better life with somebody else.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, Brad is going to change his mind a couple times.
100%. If you want an Axe, Brad, message Dave Pitts. Maybe I will. Mm-hmm. That'd be kind of cool. Order the gear, have it maybe order the gear through Commando, and just go to the retail shop at D-Day. No, because I want it before that. Because I'm going to start you know what I mean? I'm going to start in Moncton. So.
I almost want to ship my fucking my shocker. I might just ship it to Greg. He could probably fix it and send it back faster than I can get the goddamn thing fixed.
Mm-hmm. What's an Ether 3 cost? Is the Ether 3 mechanical? $595?
Those things are fucking nice.
Right?
Like, the Ether 3 is a fucking beautiful marker. It is brain dead easy to use, brain dead easy to clean. If it ain't broke, don't fuck with it. Which is why
Right.
I still use it. That's why my box is full of Tipman. It weighs a ton, but it always works.
Yeah, so I'm gonna have to look at it. I'm gonna bounce between a bunch of different guns for the next couple of
Yeah.
weeks, couple of months. But yeah, that and I might I might look into a new mask. The I4 has it's been through some shit, man. The ears are falling apart on it. The foam has been replaced a couple of times. That die I4 is oh yeah, talk to Ian Too Tall
Oh,
out of
yes.
Halifax. Uh, Amanda wants the bow mounted arrow gun. The
Yeah,
arrow
I
bow.
told her about it,
Arrow.
and
Yeah.
Miss Amanda is totally down. She wants one in the worst way.
They're neat. They're neat. I've seen them in action. They're pretty cool.
I thought I saw one when we were in Halifax. I could have
I think
sworn
you
there was
did.
one there
I think you
because
did.
she's an archer, and I mean that'd be the right fucking thing. I suggested a slingshot. I think she'd be a fucking hoot with a slingshot.
Tyler suggested the carbon masks. It's actually what I was looking at. I was looking into the carbons. Um, they're
Are
a
they
sharp
big?
looking mask.
Like, can I
I
fit
don't.
my
I,
fat ass head in one of those and
I
then
think
like
they're
not get shot in the
smaller.
jowls?
I think they're smaller than an EVS, but bigger than
Hmm.
an I4.
Mind you, now that I have my Gator Mail, shout out to Gator Mail, um, to hang on my face, it's not getting shot in my double chins isn't such a worry anymore.
Mm. So yeah,
Oh, there,
that's.
Rob. There's one at Hyper.
Oh, there's two
Fuck.
sizes of the carbon masks.
Thanks, Rob. I knew there. I thought I'd saw one at Hyper when we were there. Um, I think Turtle was looking at it. We were all kind of chatting about it. It's fucking. It's neat. The
Yeah,
oversize is
and
great.
like,
That's the EVS is perfect for that because, like I said, down here getting shot like right here in the jowls, getting shot in this flappy turkey fucking thing I got going. That shit sucks. It hurts. Um, it's just like getting flicked. It's like think, it's like, fuck.
oh,
Um, which is why I bought the EVS. But again, the only complaint I ever had about the EVS is that it echoes so loud.
mm, yeah. Maybe I will go carbon.
They make it.
They'd make a nice looking mask.
Um, I think when I go out next time I'm out, either at Hillsborough or at Moncton, I'm gonna look at a couple different ones.
Mm.
Um, but damn, fuck! I just if when you know something works,
That's the thing, right? And like, I know my I4 fits really nicely, so I can just keep. I could just try and find down some ears for it, and just kind of renew the mask. But I feel like that mask has been through a lot. Like that mask has gotta be damn near like 8 years old.
that should be a reason to rebuild it.
And
Mine
I
needs a
think that's a
complete
reason to get
rebuild.
rid of it. Like I was thinking about this a couple weeks ago because I was thinking about needing new gear, and I'm like, man, that mask has been through some shit, and I'm thinking like it's got to be wearing apart. You know what I mean? Like it's
Get yourself a little
so
bust or something so that you can hang it up someplace. Would look kind of nice.
yeah, right.
Nice trophy. Put it in a shadow box. Nice trophy piece.
The other thing I was looking at was the Bunker Kings, the
Damn,
command,
they
the
make.
CMD.
Yeah, yep. The command is a nice.
Yeah, yeah. So I'm so torn, right? Like I don't know what I want. That's my problem. And there's so
That's
many options, and I know so many of them are so good. I'm also smart enough not to go on Facebook and say, "Hey, what's the best marker I should get?" Because I'm going to be given 1,000 different fucking answers.
Well, yeah, but they're all going to be the same thing. They're all going to be get yourself
EMAC,
an EMAC. Like that's what the answer is going to be, and
100%.
I think you're just annoyed because that's the right answer. In this very specific case, I think you're more annoyed because that is the correct answer for what
Yes.
you're aiming to do. From the everyman of paintball, you want the EVS, you want the EMAC. It's going to
Yep.
work.
Yep.
Come game day, you're going to load your shit up and you're going to play. You're not going to spend half the day cursing at your mini. You're not going to spend half the day bitching about the goddamn T15 because it's just too cold and fussy and it doesn't want to fire.
It doesn't exist anymore. Remember? It's gone.
Oh, Right.
But yeah, so I'm looking at that. But now I'm thinking, like, if I'm going to go EMAC, I might as well spend the extra little bit of money. Just go ETHA 3 mechanical. It's only an extra couple of bucks, really.
I think you
And
should
then
wait until we talk to Nova Guy, personally. For that kind of money, buy yourself a Nova.
maybe. That'd be kind of cool.
That's why I want to talk to him. I want to ask questions. Because it's
Yeah.
got to survive. It's got to survive me. That's
survive
the
Canada.
caveat of any equipment is it needs to survive me. Brad, you need to bring your audio up.
Do I?
According to Mike Reed, you do.
I think I was just too far away from my mic.
Rob, EMAC with a HK laser.
That's what I was saying. I was thinking of going with an EMAC with the HK laser because the laser is sexy as hell.
That would be the only reason I would buy a laser is because it is sexy as hell, because I know damn well my aim's not going to be improved by it.
It's just it's such a beautiful mark or beautiful barrel kit.
No.
And I can get like pops of color on there. The other thing is the EMAC's all black.
Shocker put out an accent kit, and it's like a red accent kit. It looks fucking beautiful.
You just got me thinking.
Oh,
I'm gonna take a look and see if there's any little accessories I can get for an EMAC to give some pops of color. She wants to see the laser. Here, hold on. I'll watch this. I can do this. Doop doop doo.
woman.
Boop. There we go. See, like look at, so like you can get like straight black, right? You can get the blue, the purple, but then you start getting into like, and then like the inserts are all the same color. Right? There's flat black.
Bad. There we go. Down there. See, that's the one I looked at right there in
That
the
one?
middle. You know the one. Yeah.
Right.
Look how sexy that is.
And then like you can get the ones where they're all different colors. So then you get like these different pops of color inside the barrel itself. Like look at that. Right? And then they got these like grooves cut into them.
I mean, again, very pretty, but
And they
I don't need another barrel kit. My freak kit works very well, and my aim is still shit. So
This is what I'm
here's
after.
these
Like, look at
volume,
this.
kids.
Look at this. Look, hold on. Let's look at that spiral. Look at those grooves. Look at that.
Oh, and that looked nice, and that looked pretty on that marker. Like just nom 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 nom.
Right? Like that's the shit I'm talking about.
Yeah.
So like that's
That's a mighty fine. That's a mighty fine looking barrel you got there, Lou.
so that's what I'm thinking. That's yeah. That's the thing. That's the road I'm going down. Eye covers, trigger, back piece, ASA, lots of colors. Right for the EMAC is what he's talking about. All the accessories for the EMAC.
Yeah.
So I can get some color on there. I can get little pops of color.
Yeah, boy.
And
it is now that time of the hour, ladies and gentlemen.
unfortunately, it is. Yeah.
We've had so much fun. It's been a pleasure. But this new schedule's a little bit later. But we still all appreciate you. So those who sat around and liked and shared and commented and chatted with us tonight, we appreciate you. We love you. We want to hug you. Maybe hump your leg for the right price. Buy me a drink.
Yeah, so with that, folks, it's been a blast. For anyone who hung around, commenting, liking, and sharing, thank you so much. And if you have any ideas for guests or topics or anything you want us to talk about on the show, please reach out anytime. You can find us on all the social medias, Maritime Paintball Podcast, or shoot us an email, maritimepaintballpodcast@outlook.com. But that's it. We are out of here. Until next week. Cheers.
Bye.